Okay. Yep. What's up, guys? It's January the 22nd, and I'm here to do a video today for you for something that, frankly, I expected to do a lot longer ago, but because of the winter we've been having, haven't really been able to ride too much. I'm gonna start my sled in a minute here and just show you how many kilometers I've done this year, because I didn't want to do this video until I had put a few kilometers on to see if this would hold up. And I guess without further ado, I'll tell you what I'm up to here. I want to check and see how the glue held up on my track from the gluing my track back together video that I did a month or two ago before the season began, even though we're still kind of waiting for the season to begin. At least here, there isn't a whole lot of snow still on January 22nd. I wanted to put 100 kilometers on, or 60-ish miles, to see if it would hold together. And frankly, I haven't looked or peeked because I wanted to wait and see for myself really if this worked or if it didn't work. So the goal for today is to just take a look with you and see if it did hold together. So I think what I'll do is I'll start the machine up and show you that I've done X number of kilometers this year. I don't even know how many kilometers it would be. Very limited in the scope of the style of riding because we don't have too much snow, but it's been like probably half lake running, where there's been some ice ruts and things like that, so crossing some things that maybe aren't so easy on your track anyway. There's been some holding it wide open and wheelies and stuff like that as well, so I haven't been really babying it or anything like that, but there hasn't been any off-trail forays, if you would. So that's kind of the scope of the style of riding we've been doing. Just riding on logging roads and whatnot, and on the ice. So here's how many kilometers we have on. Me, it's inside here, so the battery's warm and the engine's warm. So if you haven't seen that, I've been having some battery issues as well. So we'll see if it starts with the electric start. Nope. Okay, I thought it would. So obviously I still haven't done anything about that battery yet. Thinking about potentially going with a lighter battery, holding off on a battery for now until I decide if I want to just go with the lighter weight aftermarket kind of option. So I'll crank this over by hand now, I guess, and we'll start that way. The trip that I reset earlier on, it says I've done 135 kilometers, so I'm a little bit over what I kind of said that I had to do. And I'll go down to the odometer here so that we can see. So 2,224 kilometers. So you know, yeah, over. Pretty poor. Pretty poor for January the 22nd. Put one tank of gas through, basically. But anyway, it'll be exciting to see, did this hold up or not, as far as the track here is concerned. So we're gonna lift it up, and then we'll have a look, see how that turned out. I'm just gonna set up my tripod, and then this little mini tripod with this camera, and we'll see if we can find the spot. All right, don't have to go too high. Just enough to lift the track off so we can turn it. I'm not going to do it using the engine either. I'm looking for a specific spot. I think it'll be easier and quickest to just I think it'll be easiest and quickest to just turn it by hand until we find the find the spot. Now, you can see these little lug studs obviously are somewhat effective from this, right? So, not as effective, obviously, as a actual regular kind of style stud, but still sharp enough to... I wasn't sitting on this or anything, it was just under the weight of the sled itself. Still stuck into that board there. So anyway, if you're interested in that, I did a video on installing these lug studs and figuring out how many you might need. Oh, I can see where already, just looking at this quickly, where I've done some gluing, and that is not a good initial sign, people. That's not good. Okay, not a good initial sign, but we knew it was probably unlikely that this was going to work. Let's see here. You might see it before me. Like, spin this around here. Although, it's that lug there. It seemed to be holding. Okay. Yep. Fears have been realized, unfortunately. So, you can see fiberglass rod is black with the color of the glue, but unfortunately, no surprise, the glue didn't hold. So, you know, disappointing, but it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Anyway, oh well. Didn't actually think that it would hold, but again, for the cost, it's worth a shot. So, let's see that fiberglass rod, it's not the best situation here. So, it's too bad. So at this point, I really have to think about, okay, what's better here? To just chop that lug to keep it from tearing further? I'll have to think on this one. Or leave it as is. Right, if I cut it here, will that make it structurally more sound or not? I don't know. Maybe let me know what you think down below. And I guess unfortunately that's it for now. It's kind of unfortunate news, but I know I was hoping that it would stay together. Maybe some of you were too, if you're in that same situation, but unfortunately not the case. So anyway, obviously this probably wasn't helpful, but thanks for watching, and I guess please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Okay, over and out. We'll see you next time.